Last thing I briefly wanted to talk about, Live Nation Mafia back at it, right?
Mhm.
Some key stats from these articles that I read. By mid-May 2025, Live Nation has sold over 100 million tickets, already surpassing 2019 when they had a total of $98 million. 98 million tickets, excuse me. Their venue strategy, they're continuing to build out new venues. They're building out a 50,000 seat stadium in Toronto. They put a 15,000 capacity arena in Cali, Colombia. They're expanding globally. But this conflicts with the article that you brought up. The share of mid-level artists touring 10 shows per year dropped 19% in 2022 to just 12% in 2024. Superstar tours declined from 44% to 36% in the same period. High-profile tours like Jennifer Lopez, the Black Eyed Keys, I was about to say the Black Eyed Peas, Lauryn Hill, and the Fugees, which I don't even think she should really be on this list
Nope.
because you know why. Um, and Coachella has slower ticket sales than usual. UK pressures, there are lots of grassroots venues post Brexit limiting tours, and there's also cost of living constraints. We're in a recession, they're just not saying it. What did you think of this? I'll tell you what I thought after because I had a couple interesting thoughts, but this didn't seem surprising.
I think one of my theories when it comes to this, and this is just from me trying to buy tickets, is that a big portion of this is just people buying them for resale to mark up the price. Like whenever I go and look for concert tickets now, like even when I'm sitting there, I forget who I was looking at recently. It wasn't Russ. It was somebody different, but
Young
them
Nudie.
tickets them tickets was ridiculous, bro. Like I cannot believe it, and I could believe it because tickets be ridiculous now. But it's getting to the point where it's unaffordable for like obviously the common person, and it depends on who you're going to see, what you're going to see. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. I would love to see what artists are still selling the most. Obviously, we saw Kendrick just sold out, and Beyonce just sold out, and there's other people who have been on tour recently that are those bigger artists. But I'd love to see even what the mid-level and low-level artists are doing because you see people like La Russell who have come up with different stuff. I even saw I am so blanking on which band this was. It was a white band, but they were doing this special what La Russell was doing with the pay what you want to
That was
pay.
a residency in
Yeah.
Chicago on the water.
No, it was they was like doing shows to where people could go in their Instagram bio and book them out to come like to their house or to come to a specific event. And it was kind of like a almost like a direct to consumer type of thing. But that's just one of the examples of other ways that artists are selling tickets and other ways that artists are doing shows. So I'd love to see how other stuff goes.
Yeah. Starting with the tickets though, the ticket like the show ticket market reminds me so much of sneaker reselling. You know what I'm saying? And that's what killed sneaker reselling. There was a couple people out here flipping, making bread, holding and stuff like that. But what really killed the game was when people was coming in, bro, I got 100 bands. Let's get started. After that, imagine, bro, that's who I was like, think about the 19-year-old AJ, Roosevelt University, locking himself in a computer lab, trying to get one pair of Yeezys. And it's a nigga out here with 100 bands, like, yo, let's go. That's who I'm standing outside with. You know what I'm saying? It killed sneaker reselling. I don't think the sneaker game has been the same since. And I could see parallels here. That's why alternative platforms started popping up because Live Nation is able to gouge tickets like this. Like I use Dice a lot. Like over in the UK, they use Dice a lot. Like a lot of the events I went to, I use Dice for, and they don't allow reselling tickets in the same way. So I think there's already alternatives that people are starting to use,
Yeah.
but at a certain point, it's going to cap out. People are gonna stop going on tour like they have. Like it's already happening. I think a couple weeks ago I mentioned that Big Sean was opening for Russ. I thought that was so weird.
Mhm.
I never thought I'd see the day where like I thought Big Sean was bigger than Russ. And for a while he was, but he doesn't have enough fans to do the tour by himself in that way. He just put an album out a while ago.
And
That
it
was so
didn't do
crazy
well.
to me. It didn't do well. That's so crazy. I saw that bill, and I think of that "Note to Self" song that Russ put out. Like that's
Mhm.
his that's his era. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The Wale's, the Joey Badass, the Big Sean, like that era. And for him now to be having those guys as his opener, it was kind of like mind boggling to me. But I agree. I think the ticket structure that you just described with the band is similar to the Don't Tell comedy shows that I've been to. I think I told you
Yeah,
about.
I
I think
heard
I
about
mentioned them on here a couple of times. But yeah, alternative booking styles. I think like the analogy for me would just be the house party is coming back.
that.
The
Yeah.
house party is coming back. We have to figure out ways to bring that house party back.
Yeah, no, you're right. There's definitely gonna be new, like you said, that we keep talking about that third space for people. That's really what it is, creating a good third space for a wide range of people. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to come up with alternative ways of going out on the weekend. Because, like I've said, I'm tired of seeing the same faces out. I'm tired of seeing the same faces out.